What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Dabi. I don't know. I know I really like his box. He has a sick box. He also comes in a shipper, but that doesn't really matter. So just check that over there. Like, here is the figure in the box. Here is the one side, back, top, side, the bottom. I like how they do the edited images. Like, here's the full edited image. They put it at the bottom. That's cool, but yeah, let's get this guy open and get started with the review. Here he is in the little plastic prison. Shows everything he has. His two face plates, his effects, and all the hands he has. So here he is, and we will get with sculpting real quick. We zoom in on him. So here is his faceplate. It has his new piercings, his paint, and yes, the problem is it's not as bad when you see it in person, but definitely a problem that you do not want. And also, mine has a little like spot of glue right there from where they glue this onto the figure. Come down here under the yellow place. Staples are painted well, and it goes all the way around. Back of him is quite plain, and one of the hands has that on it. Definitely not what you want on $100+ figure, but so if we take his faceplate off, we can see this a bit better. I dropped it. Get that. So here it is. See, he's got his ear piercings, and the staples are painted well on him. So put that back on him. Let's go back down and zoom out. So now we're gonna get on to articulation. So he doesn't look up, like, at all. Like, he cannot look up at all. So, oh my god, ow. Pop his head off, and then you just wanna pop this piece off. It's on a little ball joint. Just pop it off, throw it somewhere. Honestly, you could throw it away. You don't really need it. And putting that back on him makes him actually be able to look up a tiny bit. Definitely not bad. Definitely not the most, but it's better with this piece. He can look down a lot with the neck, and this neck has an insane movement. His arms go up that much. Got his little butterfly joint right there, but it doesn't do nothing. See? He gets double jointed, single jointed, I don't know, but it definitely does a great bunch. One thing I don't like about this is whenever you do this, it doesn't move with the joint. So like, if you don't know and you do that, it's gonna snap, so you have to have it bent to turn it. Definitely not the best for this, and pretty sure in every other review you've seen, yes, these things do fall off. They're on a peg though. If you want to glue them, you can, or you can just take them off completely. It's not really something to worry about. Onto ab crunch though. Don't push it, because he has a really weak ball joint, and it will snap. So here is that's how far he bends, and then this is how far he goes back. Not the greatest, but it's there at least. He does have a little sole right there, and you get all around the hilt. His leg goes up a great bit. Double jointed knees, great. There's a little swivel right here. Nice ankle rocker, and toe joint. And his legs, they can do a full split, but if you release it, does that, and then going back that much. So with his articulation, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but watching other people's reviews on him, I've seen way too many people say he has like horrid articulation, and I wouldn't say that's completely the truth. His articulation isn't bad, but it's not the best. I don't know what I was gonna say, but let's get on to accessories. Getting on to accessories, here is his like his more laughing, maniacally face. Let me get this more to the light. Here, wait. To accessories, here's his like laughing, maniacally face with his eyes squinted expression. He's just a little cockeyed. I know people complain about his face and stuff, how they wish he had more. Yeah, he could definitely have more faces. There's, well, I'd say 2 more faces or 1 more would do good. I'd say more of just like a calm looking, instead of having this and looking high. Definitely not the best, but for what he comes with, I'd say it's great, because in season 7, right? Season 7, he was just going insane that entire time. You can see his 2 fist hands, and as I said, my fist has that little paint effect on it. 2 flat hands, kind of look like Dragon Ball Ki Blast hands. They're spread out hands, but more of like, I don't know, like he's whooshing out fire or something. He has like kind of like reaching, gripping hands. 2 like flash fire hands, with hands encased with fire, which I really like. They did great on these, 100%. And they're not that sharp. They're like more of a softer plastic, so you don't gotta worry about it. But there are some hard parts on the back here, so be wary of that. And his head is like super spiky. I'd be very cautious of that. But that's it for his accessories. Here's all he comes with right here. I know it's not a lot, but for what he comes with, he could definitely come with more. 100%, I'd say. He definitely doesn't come with enough comparing to what the Rebel Tech came with. But obviously the Rebel Tech is before this look, so came with 2 head sculpts and all that. But I've been wanting a Dabi figure forever. I was thinking about getting the Rebel Tech, but my goodness, I couldn't get it because price skyrocketed. So whenever this guy got revealed, I was thinking I had to get him. There's obviously the Rebel Tech, then there's the Jazzwares one, the Total Anime, which I have. You can use the effects from him on this one, but that's a cheaper alternative, obviously. And so to conclude this review, I'd say for $120 that you have to spend for this guy, it's like 50-50. Just depends on how much you like Dabi, and if you want to complete your My Hero line. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Shigaraki and obviously Toga. I have her on pre-ordered, but I'm definitely gonna try to get the Shigaraki. He looks amazing. The Overlay Deku, I definitely want to get him. I just want to get the whole line. I don't know about the Armored Oma though. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. I don't know. But that's it. Speaking of him, so definitely if you want to get him, I'd say go ahead. I'll put a link in the comments or something of one. This skirt, I know people were talking about the skirt being bad. Oh yeah, and this definitely isn't the best skin, and whenever you crunch forward that, but this honestly isn't that bad. Obviously cloth goods would be better, but as other people mentioned, the staples will rub off onto this and then rub back on. So like after you're done posing them, I'd say check these and then just like lick your finger and then rub it on that and it'll go away. But 100% if you want to get him. I'm not gonna say he's the best, but I'm not gonna say he's horrible. He's definitely not great. Obviously he's not great for his price, but in my opinion, I think he's a good figure. I'm not gonna overly glaze him, I'm not gonna undersell him, but there are definitely a few things about him that they could change. Like, I pushed him over. Like these being shiny, this being more of a matte finish, definitely not the best look. It's a little strange, but I'm dragging this. That's all I got for you guys. I'll eventually drop another review. My Chainsaw Man one, bro, that's at 10,000. It's at 10,000 views, bro. That's insane. But that's all for today. I will see you guys whenever I post another review. That could be in like a year or something. I don't know. But I'll see you guys then. Peace.